Hi everyone, I'm Sanjana and I have Naseef with me today. And let's talk to Naseef about AI and its positive and negative impacts for marketers. So, Naseef is a B2B marketing consultant who helps companies in the IT, SaaS, tech, and embedded systems industries grow with marketing. His focus geographies include the US, UK, Europe, and India. He has led large marketing teams in multi-million dollar companies and has rich experience in content marketing, marketing technology, ABM demand, and marketing analytics. So, Naseef, thank you so much for joining me today. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Sanjana, on the show. It's always a pleasure to have a conversation with you, that too on a topic that I find very fascinating. So thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic for sure. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna come up. And before we get started, Naseef, I wanted to start by understanding where did you start your career and where are you now? Like, how has the journey been so far for you?
I would say it has been quite interesting. I started my career back in 2016 with a company called Hexaware Technologies, which is into the IT space. I started as a performance marketing and analytics manager, worked there for about 4.5 years, then moved to my last company called Econ Systems, where I was leading the entire marketing team. Worked there for 2.5 years, and I've been wanting to do something on my own for a little while. And the only thing that I know in this world is marketing. So I thought, why not venture into being an independent marketing consultant? And I decided to focus on industries where I have experience in, which are IT, SaaS tech, and embedded systems. In short, that's
Yeah.
how my journey has been. It's just the early phase of my consulting career, so I'm all excited about this and eagerly looking forward to what's yet to come.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for sharing, Naseef. That's an inspiring journey for sure. And congrats on your agency launch as well. Right. So, moving on to our topic, Naseef, I wanted to lead with this. Is AI really useful for marketers? Like, what are your primary thoughts on it?
I mean, there is no doubt that AI is useful for marketers, right? Especially after ChatGPT has been introduced,
Yeah,
we have seen people coming up with newer and newer use cases for AI, especially marketers, from
yeah,
finding topic ideas for articles to summarizing content and even creating content for that matter.
yeah,
The
yeah,
possibilities are just endless.
yeah,
As many of us know, when it comes to ChatGPT, you just need to know how to use the right prompts, which you can learn from experts. There are even courses available now that teach you how to write the best prompts on ChatGPT, or you can do it by your own practice. Uh, For sure, it's whether it's ChatGPT or any other tools available in the market. For marketers, AI can help save time. It can help save money and resources for sure. Is the quality there yet when it compared to what a human can do? Maybe not, but it does serve the purpose for especially startups and early stage companies. I know for a fact that there are startups which are using or relying completely on ChatGPT to create their content, which is something I wouldn't recommend, but it gets the job done for teams and companies which are lacking resources. So beyond doubt, AI is definitely useful, especially for marketers.
yeah. Very well said. I think AI is like your marketing intern that you can rely on to get some, help done. But other than that, you can't expect quality from that person or that tool, right? So very well said. Now let's
I
address
love the way
the
you put it. I mean,
uh,
marketing intern. That's
yeah,
a very interesting term. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, cool. So now let's address the elephant in the room, right? So many marketers, especially content writers, are concerned about losing their jobs to ChatGPT or AI. So how should they evolve to make sure they don't go outdated?
I would look at this in two ways. On one side, you have tools like whether it's ChatGPT or any other AI tool that's in the market today. You have these tools which are not that perfect yet. We are still probably 4 or 5 years away from AI tools perfecting the art of creation, whether it is content creation, image generation, whatever it is. So we have on one side making mistakes or errors, especially when it comes to factual data. We know that ChatGPT was trained on data till September 2021, so you're not going to get anything related to recent events from ChatGPT. And there are other issues as well when it comes to AI tools. So you still need a human touch for you to get the right output that you're looking for. The second thing is that AI is here to stay. Right? Let's acknowledge the fact, and let's look for ways for us to live with AI or learn with AI, and that's exactly what content writers and content creators have to do. They have to learn to use all these tools and see how they can make their work more productive and effective using the tools. Can they use ChatGPT to create content faster, for example? Can they use it to repurpose their existing content? Or how about using a tool like Descript or v.io, for example, to transcribe videos and repurpose them into blog posts or social media posts? Can they automatically create videos using platforms like Synthesia and Rephrase? So the possibilities are endless. The use cases are endless. For sure, content writers have to learn to use AI because it is going to stay. And the beauty is that you don't really need to know coding or have any technical know-how for this, right? There was an era when you had to know Python and how to code to build this or make use of these ML and AI models. But we have moved on from that era, right? All these tools are very easy to use, and it's not challenging for a content writer or content creator to learn to use these tools. So as long as you apply human creativity over and above or using these AI tools which are available in the market today, I don't think content writers are going obsolete any soon.
Yeah, totally makes sense. And you said that AI is a productivity tool that can save time and reduce efforts for marketers. So, in what ways can this be achieved? Like, can you share some specific examples of AI tools that can help with this? I know that you mentioned some examples, but what are you into, like, when it comes to AI? What do you use it for?
Yeah, like you said, I mentioned a few examples in my previous response.
Mhm.
And when it comes to marketing, AI has found applications in multiple areas. A few examples that I could think of are text to speech conversion. Then you
Mhm.
have text to video conversion, conversational AI or conversational marketing with chatbots, email marketing, SEO. So the areas where AI has found its application is numerous, and one of the recent examples is events. I was actually watching a video another day where uh, the presenter was talking about the various ways in which AI can be used into live events. So innovators are coming up with newer and newer use cases every day. There is this concept called brand language optimization, which I found very interesting, which leverages AI to make sure you have a consistent brand voice across all the channels. A tool that does this is, for example, Phrasee. It's spelled Phrase. So that's another interesting area or use case where AI is applied. If I am to give you some examples of tools in all these categories that I mentioned, in text to speech conversion, you have Speechelo. That's a very interesting tool. There is another tool called Speechify. And when it comes to text to video conversion, there is Synthesia.io, there is Rephrase.ai. SEO is another area where AI has started finding its application very early. You can even update schemas automatically using tools like WordLift, for example. AI-based keyword analysis is possible. There is a tool called Bright Edge that will help you do that. Uh, and we all know about AI-based conversational chatbots like Drift, Intercom, Live Person, which leverages AI to analyze chats and respond to chats. In email marketing, again, there are different ways in which AI is used. One example is curating content in the emails that you send out based on the characteristics of the recipient. XIQ is a tool that can do this. Another use case is content repurposing. A tool called Automata can automatically repurpose your existing content using AI. And one of my other favorite use cases or applications of AI in marketing is image generation. We have tools like Dolly 2, which is from the creators of ChatGPT, OpenAI. and there is another tool called Midjourney, which is getting really popular nowadays. So AI helps marketers become more productive, create it helps create content faster, it helps marketers become more efficient in all the different ways that I mentioned. And in each category you have plenty of tools available today.
Yeah, I'm gonna mention these tools in the descriptions. People can check them out. And I also like find that most of the AI tools are expensive. I know that there is a free version of ChatGPT which is really useful, but in addition to using the free version of ChatGPT, what are some other ways marketers can, experiment with AI tools without breaking the bank?
I mean, ChatGPT for sure. You know, I mean, every other person that you see on the street is using ChatGPT. So that's definitely one way of, or the easiest way of making or using a, an AI tool for free. There is also an alternative called Bard from Google, which is another one you can try out. You can go to bard.google.com to give it a shot. Now, beyond this, what is it that you can do? You can actually look for tools which offer you free trials. Uh, for example, Descript, which is an all-in-one video editing tool, as they call it, has a free version with the option for you to create one video without a watermark. Typecast, which is a text-to-video conversion tool, it gives you the option to try 300 characters for free to experience how the quality of automated text to voice conversion is in that particular tool. Another example is we all know there are plenty of AI content writing assistants today, and one of the most popular of them is Jasper, and it offers a 7-day free trial. Another content writing tool called Copy.ai, it offers 2,000 words per month for free. Right, so this is one way in which you can try out different AI tools. Now, for platforms that don't offer free trials, there is a sneaky little hack that you can try. You can approach these tools or owners of this platform saying that you want to evaluate them, and they might allow you to try out the platform. Right, I've tried a few platforms that way. I mean, I had intentions of onboarding them if everything worked out well. But this is like a sneaky little hack you can try to get your hands on some of these cool technologies which you might not otherwise get an opportunity to. Uh, uh, so yeah, I mean, these are the couple of ways in which you can try out AI tools. And given this, there is no excuse for not trying. Right, this is the time. This is the AI era, and this is the time for especially marketers to go ahead and get their hands on some of these cool tools.
Yeah, very well said. Cool. Now that you pointed out Bart, I mean, I think the war is on between ChatGPT and Bart. So I'm gonna go off topic for a second here. Uh, let's talk about search generative experience. How will that redefine how search is done and search results are delivered? Do you have any thoughts on it?
Uh, so Search Generative Experience, as many would know, is this new initiative from Google, uh, where it aims to make search experience much better, leveraging generative AI. That's the whole idea. As Google says it, it's currently in the experimentation phase, and the company has opened up limited access to it through something called Search Labs. People in the US can join a waitlist to test the new features Google is experimenting with. Specifically for marketers, what this means is that they have to change their strategy and tactics for the new era of generative AI. I'll give specific examples, right? With developments in natural language processing or NLP, for example, keyword stuffing is not going to work anymore because search engines have become more intelligent, or Google has become more intelligent in understanding your content. The relevance of schema markups will go down because we are approaching an era where schema markups will not be required for Google to understand certain types of content. So SEO professionals and content writers will have to focus more on user experience than focusing too much on keywords, or keyword stuffing or schema markups, for example. And as we know, if you have seen the new uh, interface of Google where they're experimenting with a search generative experience. They are trying to Google is trying to serve as much information as possible on the search engine as possible on the search engine itself, right? And if you're if you're trying to deploy tactics like clickbait, that is not going to work anymore, right? So you should focus on trying to solve a specific problem based on user queries, then using techniques like clickbait to get people to your website at any cost. So overall, I think the new developments happening in the AI space are really good for marketers. Only that they have to learn to adapt to it and change their content, SEO, and overall marketing game accordingly.
Exactly. This is really interesting. I didn't know any of this. Glad that I asked you about this. So back to our topic again. I saw that you spoke about zero-click content in one of your newsletter articles on LinkedIn. So, like, what consequences do you think the new advancements in AI will have on, how content is created, promoted and distributed?
Yes, so zero click content refers to any piece of content that doesn't require you to click through to find the information you need. Google's knowledge panel and rich snippets in search results, or even social media posts, are examples of this. And I spoke about search engines trying to serve more information in SERP, in search results itself, without you having to go to a website. So, given this, uh, content creators, content writers, and marketers have to try and solve, like I said, problems or queries that people are searching for. Try to offer the best piece of information. And a best practice that marketers can follow for this is Google's EAT framework. Now, EAT comes with an additional E, so it's EEAT. The first E stands for experience, the second E stands for expertise, A stands for authoritativeness, and T stands for trustworthiness. So you have to create content that will help you establish as a thought leader in the space, which is authoritative, which can be trusted, which shows your experience and which shows your expertise. So that is the framework that you can follow. And like I said, don't optimize your content for clicks. Don't optimize your content for traffic. Rather, optimize your content for serving the best form of information. And you have to create more top of the funnel content that will help spread the awareness about your business and have people come to your website or approach you only if they really need more information or really need to get in touch with you. As long as they are happy with the information they are served at the top of the funnel without having to click through, you're good enough, right? The reason why short form video, or one of the reasons why short form video content is getting popular, is exactly this. So I think with the advancements in AI, zero click content is only going to get more and more popular. And like you said, I had written extensively about this in one of my newsletter articles.
Yeah, I'm going to link that article in the description so people can check it out. All right, so we are nearing the end of the conversation. I have two more questions, which is many have started adding ChatGPT or generative AI in their resume and LinkedIn profiles as one of the skills, right? So, what does that exactly mean? Like, how to become skilled at it, or how do you know you're skilled at it?
Yeah, I think knowing ChatGPT has become kind of a standard nowadays. Everyone, even including school students, know how to use it. Now, what candidates need to do, instead of saying that I know how to use ChatGPT, which is not a differentiator anymore, they have to talk about things that they've achieved at their workplace or at their project using ChatGPT or tools, any other AI tool for that matter. Now, in terms of how to know whether you're skilled, I think what people can do is they can spend time online by consuming as much content as possible with respect to applying AI in marketing or AI in general. For example, they can listen to podcasts, they can subscribe to relevant newsletters to keep themselves updated, or attend webinars, for example, to understand what marketers are doing today with AI. That's what I also do. I listen to people, what people are talking about when it comes to application of AI, and that's how I stay updated. So marketers can learn from this, and they can choose to learn the skills that they are interested in, or that are more that are the most relevant to their job. the free ways of using AI that I mentioned a few minutes back is more than enough for marketers to get skilled or get started with the journey of AI as a marketer.
Yeah, I think it's high time we, start learning more about how to put this like into our work, and how we can make this work for us instead of we working for them. Um, so yeah, we touched upon a wide variety of topics related to the applications of AI in marketing. So do you have any final words that you would like to share with founders, B2B leaders, and professionals on adopting AI into their daily marketing practices?
The challenge that I see is, yeah, I see this increasing urge for people to try every single AI tool out there. And I wanted to remind everyone that the objective is not to use AI because it is cool. I spoke about this at a recent session that I delivered to teachers on how to teach the new AI generation. Uh, what we have to make sure as marketers is that only go with or use those tools that will help the business grow. That has to be the ultimate objective. Also, AI tools are not perfect yet. Like I mentioned in the beginning, we are probably 4 or 5 years away from AI tools delivering the perfect output. In short, the way I say it is, make AI work for you and not the other way around.
Yeah, interesting. All right, Naseef, I think we are done with the questions. It was really, really informative. I'm not very well versed in this topic myself, so I think I learned a lot from this one. So, yeah, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I will give your LinkedIn profile in the description so people can connect with you later and subscribe to your newsletter, and talk to you more about AI, or AI tools, like whatever they want. So I think that's it. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I think that's it from my side as well. Thanks a ton for the opportunity. And whoever is watching, I would recommend you follow Sanjana's YouTube channel and check her content out. There is plenty of stuff out there. And as the name of the channel suggests, it's all about B2 marketing. So you will find pretty much everything
Thank you
about
so
B2B
much.
marketing there. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and also, like, I will also give like all the tools that you mentioned in the description so people can check them out. So yeah, that's it, Naseef. Thank you for the time today. It was nice talking to you, and talk to you again. Bye.
Yeah. It's a pleasure.